Guess everything is set up. Nice. Okay.
And it's beginning.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills. A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor.
Right, I wanted this foot somewhere else, a little bit over here, I guess. Yeah, like that. Oh, your niche is supposed to be somewhere over here. When you turn your leg, your knee has to move too. Oh.
Endeavor. We bought a mango.
Just not do it like this. Maybe from here. Wait a second, his foot. They go from here.
Bought a mango farm out in the. Went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the.
Yeah, that's better. And then also maybe we need his toes to move a little bit too. When he moves his foot around like this, we should take up his foot a little.
Bought a mango farm out in the hills.
Put a keyframe here.
Bought a mango farm out in the.
Nah. Maybe the other way around. Let's try it this way.
Bought a mango farm out in the hill.
No. No.
Bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And
Bought a mango farm out in the hills of
That's okay.
Endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the.
But then again, I guess it would just be quicker.
Mango farm out in the. A mango farm out in the hills of.
More like this. He would swing a little bit. I guess from here. From where he was to wherever he's going at the moment.
Bought a mango farm out in the hills of. Bought a mango farm out in the hill. Bought a mango farm out in the hill. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA. Endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the.
Let's take a closer look again. So here he is.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango
He picks the mango and
farm out in the.
inspects it a little bit. Maybe turning it around in his hands just for a few seconds. So I pick up his hands here like we already have. And just maybe first to the camera.
Mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And turn it back to. So with his arm here, is that okay? I think that could be okay. Let's watch it from back here. Let's take a closer look. Pop. That's okay. You don't see it from back here. Get closer to the action again.
Bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And it's
Now back to which one would it be? I guess this. Put some keyframes here and move them back a little bit.
Farm out in the hills of LA.
Yeah, just like this. Make this some smooth movement here.
Out in the hills of LA. Farm out in the hills of LA.
Maybe even turn it a little bit down.
This endeavor, we bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
and
Yeah, I guess like this. But no, not yet. So he picks it up, turn it a little bit, but his hands are too stiff in one position right now. I guess what I should do is move it a little bit closer and turn. Oof, this hand here. Maybe like this.
Mango farm out in the hills of LA.
and
And here, maybe just a few inches further away. I'm just nitpicky like this.
Farm out in the hills of LA.
And keyframing here again.
We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Okay, now just the rest of his body has to move with this motion. Like maybe, let's see here. Turn a little bit with your inspection here. But first, where are his backbones? Here. I guess it's
Went
okay.
all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of
Just turn a little bit to the side like this. Just swing around playfully. Maybe a little bit to the front. Poke your nose in it. Is it? Yeah, he does. I guess. Nah, he can't sell this thing if he pokes his nose in it. Just look with this fatherly. What's blick in English? This. Just let me check really quick. Sure, look. Because I'm stupid. This fatherly look of approval to his mango.
out in the hills of LA.
Just not as quick as he does at the moment. We put a keyframe here and move it back.
A mango farm out in the hills of LA.
No, not yet. Not yet. First, inspect it from this side.
Out in the hills of LA.
and it's
Yeah.
We bought a
that's
mango
nice.
farm out in the hills of LA.
and it's
And now to this point, and this point, and we move it back.
Farm out in the hills of LA.
and it's big
Go farm out in the hills of LA.
and it,
Yeah, that's nice. Just his elbow right here isn't so nice. Move it up a little bit. Yeah, I know it breaks his wrists there, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And it's been getting raided by cartels.
Tomar and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And it's been getting...
Okay, now it's getting raided, so at least Zach... Nah, not yet. I'm thinking I have to think of something first. So I guess what we can do now is let the others do some work too. Later I guess I have to put a door on this hut. Okay, you get over here, you mango basket, you. I know it wasn't here yesterday, I just modeled it in some off time. A quick little mango basket. Yeah, and I put a new material on the mangoes so they wouldn't look so just orange like oranges, I guess. What's up with this mango here? Maybe I should have put another seed on here. Let's take a look. Yeah, I guess that's better. No, oh no. No. Wait, you don't even see this mango. Oh, alright, that's okay. Okay, what this basket now needs is a bone. Where is it? Where is it exactly? Where's the bone? Bone. Of course, it would show up, I guess, if I... yeah, right, armature. That's where the bone is. You get over here. Let's put it right here in the middle. That's okay. Nice. A little bit down. I know I don't exactly have to do this, but just for my OCD, that's nice. And now we have two. So now it should be connected to the bone. Nice. And just like with the mango before, we put a constraint and armature relationship constraint on there. The target bone over here, and you get which hand? I think he will keep hold of this basket for this scene, so it doesn't really matter too much, but let's just put this on his right hand. Is it Chris's hand right now? Yeah. Alright. No, wait a second. Oh, I could actually... Let me check something real quick. Does... I'm just gonna risk it later. So, what are you doing with your hands here, Chris? What's this position? Alright, you were moving. Okay, Chris, how about you hold this basket now? Like, I guess like this? Nah, not like this. Like this here. Let's put a keyframe on that. And if he moves his hand now, let's check this real quick. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, so now you can hold this mango basket right here. Maybe a little bit more in this direction. You can grab it a little bit more like this. It's the hand bone here. I mean, if I could, of course, I can go in here and just maybe just move it a little bit out of his hand here, so that I now can start with closing his fingers around this basket. Not yet, no. And if I, yeah, sure, if I move this now, that's this problem. Can I just use his finger bones here? Oh yeah, this will work. But then again, he has to grab it more like this, I guess. Almost. Now close your fingers. And your thumb too. A little bit tighter than this. Yeah, that's better. One, two, and wherever the third segment clipped into. Let's move you a little bit more out here. You go there, you go there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just a little bit perfect. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Looks like a grip to me. So now you can hold it like this. Maybe more like this a little bit more. Now, of course, his shoulders should give in a little bit too, so that he can hold it like this. Just turn it a little bit here. That's fine, yeah. Now you need your other hand, Chris. And it goes after the elbow, goes down here. Your hand goes over to here. And we start this whole game anew. First you come over here. Down. Shoulder, a little bit front. Now Like this. Nice, nice, nice. Now, grip it tight. Grip it. I guess I have to... do I have to lower this hand a little bit more? Of course, there's something in the way. I guess maybe a little bit more. And now close your thumb around this thing. The mango isn't a big problem. We can even... where did it go? Which is the mango? Which one is the right one? Ah, this one, okay. You get in here a little bit further. Further? Whatever. Yeah, now we can see his thumb, that's okay. Now let's close the rest of his fingers. This one outward. These ones inward. I guess we roll them up from this side. 1. And the 2. And we practically have what we want. Oh, right, I just remembered. Maybe we should close these gaps here too. That's what these bones are made for, after all. Whoop, wrong axis. This one here, close a little bit further. Nice. And there you go. Yeah, that's okay. I say that's okay and just keep on correcting. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's alright. Okay, so Chris is carrying this. Just a little bit more like this. Yep. So. Alright, I need the Chris's keyframes here.
Tomer.
Alright, I forget. We have to put a keyframe on this, on his position, on this position 2. And here, right before the scene starts, we should get it out of the way first. Just like this. So I can render the scenes separately later. I still haven't decided yet if I want them to be ray traced or real-time rendered. What did I... Ah, right. Because I really like the look of ray traced scenes. You know, the light bouncing around, stuff like this, but it takes forever. And I gotta use my computer for something else too, so I can figure this out later. Let's get back to this.
Tomer.
Yeah, Tomar.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And it's been getting raided by...
I guess what I could do, since Zach is on the left here, I just...
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went...
Let's just test this. So he's standing here. If I move him over here, how does this... Oh, whoop. Of course, I have to move the timeline around a little bit for that to work. You get over here, Chris.
A few months ago, me, Tomer.
Now you don't run there. Now you
A few
just...
months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all.
And the first one, where's the root? Where's the root? Here. Root. The first one should be a vector node, vector frame, so that he doesn't start moving just outside the frame, so that he has his full speed and comes to a halt at the
A
last
few months
keyframe.
ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor.
For now, let's make this 2 vectors.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor.
Okay, maybe a little bit faster.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business.
Just a little bit more.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business. A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a.
Then again, I would like to see the animation of Zack there on the left. So I guess Chris can enter the scene from the right, and Toma can be back here in the middle.
A few months ago, me.
So, okay, we can delete this keyframe. Chris, you get over here. What I would also like would be the camera here, this one, to move just a little bit. But right now I can't, because I'm sure I did something to this camera. Is it locked to anything? It doesn't matter, I just put a keyframe here. But anyway, not suitable context info. Why? Maybe it's locked. Did I lock it here in the... Where's the camera? Camera target? No, I don't need the target right now. What did I do to the camera? What did I do? It's not even really selected here. Why not? Ah, now there we are. There we go. Let's put a keyframe in this camera and just wrong axis. Yeah, let's move it a little bit closer, just a little bit. Of course, we have to move the scene
We
first.
bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And it's been getting raided. And it's been.
Just as
LA.
And it's been.
Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
let's just end the movement for the camera, at least at this point.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all.
Let's make this a vector again, so that we start at
A few months
full
ago, me,
speed.
Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Okay, so Chris has to move all the way up to... Let's get a hold of him first. Come on. Yeah. He has to move. First we put him over here. Then he has to walk all the way... What did I do to his route? This is Chris. There's his route. Bop. good thing that I have him this close to the camera should be that I don't have to animate a whole walk cycle for him. Just have to fake it a little bit. Okay, Chris, you get over here, like this.
Homer and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Maybe start just a little bit further back so that you don't appear to sludge around so much.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Okay, now a little bit faster.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango.
Let's try making... Oh, whoops. Get over here. Let's try making them vectors too.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
No, you can...
Mango
like
farm
this.
out in the hills of LA. Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in...
Maybe just a little walk cycle, but I don't have to go in too much detail here. This just irks me.
A few months ago, me, Tomer,
alright.
and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills.
Okay. I think later on I have to change Thomas' cap a little bit, but we'll work on this later. So for now, he has... No, for now I just want Thomas out of the way here. You buddy can stay over here. Where's your other root bone? We don't need it right now.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango...
More like over here, back in the sun, I guess. Yeah.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of...
I bet with depth of field this could look really nice. When he walks in into the camera view with a little bit depth of field. Well, field of depth, right? Not depth of field. What am I talking here? You know what I mean. Yeah, no, right, depth of field, yeah. Let's try this. But for that we need... Or at least this camera here needs... This
A few
activated.
months ago, me, Tomer...
Let's just put a little something in here. One empty, this axis. Make it a little bit bigger so I can see it. Okay, and let's try putting this as a focus object. F-stop stupid low. So it works on Chris right here. It's too much. I guess that's okay. Let's look at it from the rendered view. Yeah, that's cute.
Tomer and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the...
But you don't see Chris on here. Let's try this.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business
subtle-
endeavor. We bought
subtle
a
but
mango
nice.
farm out in the hills of LA.
No, I just want his movement not to fade out like this. There should be a little bit more snappiness behind this, since we don't just fade out of a walk cycle. It should be... I guess we can... Oop, no, that's the wrong route. This one here, let's try putting keyframe here and moving it a little bit closer
Go,
there.
me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA. Out in the hills of LA.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 keyframes closer.
We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA. In the hills of LA.
And it's been getting rated by...
Okay, let's make him walk. Alright, I have to use this bone. Let's make this walk cycle stupidly easy. Let's try just this at the front here and then at the back. Just like this. I don't have to animate the toes for that now. You get back here like this. And up. Oop, wrong bone again. This one. Then up to the front with you. Shoop.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach.
Now,
2 months ago, me, Tomer.
faster a little bit.
2 months ago, me, Tomer.
More.
2 months ago, me.
I guess a little more.
2 months ago, me, 2 months ago, me.
It should be okay. Now we just take these. That's 14 frames, okay. So that should be 408 here. And 14, that's 636. And 50, that should be, what did I say, 14, so 64. Nice. And I guess one last step at 92. And then he stops right here. Up.
In the hills of LA.
Move it a little bit closer. So when he stops here, he really stops there.
In on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Alright. Just let me take a quick look over here. Okay, yeah.
Plan on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm.
So of course, when carrying a basket like this, would be a little bit heavy. So let's try arching his back a little bit more into it, like this and this. And move his hands closer like this. Now look where you're going, Chris. Put your head down.
2 months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in...
Okay, now At least in a still frame, it looks like this thing weighs something. But we're not done yet. How about put your hips into it a little bit more, like this.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor.
And now what we need to do is with each step like this, I guess around here, there should be some kind of swing in this movement. I guess this could be easier if I parent the bone to the root. It would swing. But nah, this should work. Let's try to make this work at least. Let's start with his hip first. These 14 frames? Yes. We'll just put them here. How we feel like it.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm.
Yeah, we're
Months
getting
ago,
there.
me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on.
And we don't forget, of course, the hip movement up and down with each step. Okay, keep the root bone active here. I get it. Okay, that's not perfect, but it's okay.
A few months ago, me, Tomer.
Start left, and what do I put here exactly? I don't really know anymore. Let's try this again.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor.
Okay, let's try the up and down first. Guess he's up enough, so I can just put keyframes here and there. Just like that. And one when he stops. Copy it over here. And over here like this.
Business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of El.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Now the swinging left and right. Maybe
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of.
maybe even swing the Toma, what are you doing there? Yeah, what happens. That's what happens when I just copy keyframes with a similar name. So then here, his root just spurks out.
A few months ago.
There goes the can from the previous scene, and in comes the basket. Nice. Wanna sit down again, Chris? It's actually not bad. That optimal. think for a moment. I guess what I could do, let's try something. Let me just... I just save first. Take these. Delete them. No. First, of course. Not Tomar. Chris. First, I need to copy them. Delete them. Put some keyframes here. The last frame of the last scene. Oop. No. Like this. And then we can put the keyframes back in here. So now we have this transition between the two scenes. Okay, nice. I think I have to do the... oh god. I have to do the same thing for Zach, yeah. Zach, where are you? There you go. 350. First we take your keyframes, copy them, delete them. Select all your bones. 350. Put a keyframe in it. Back to 380 and put... Nope. Let's try that again. Maybe like this. Copy. Delete. Did I copy too much? I think I copied too much. Is it just Chris? No, why do I have two of them selected? I just want him. Copy. Delete. Keyframe. Go back in and there we go. That's how I want it.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA. A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Okay, yep. Yeah, that's fine. What's that down there? Ah, that's just a box at my feet. Ooh. Yeah, where did my music go? Oh, it's just a slow moment, I guess. Whoa. Okay. Where was I? Right. He's walking. Now that... I guess I should do the same to Toma first. Before I forget later. Zoom in on Toma's knee. Huh. Yep. You see, I forgot the same with the controller. I hope it's not too late yet. Alright, yeah. I can copy the first keyframe when he catches the controller. And that would be... this one here. Here. Isn't it? Constraint. And he catches it. Right. So we keep this one attached until the end. 350. Up. Nice. And then we just have to same with Tomar. Took your keyframes. Bup. Delete. And bup. Just like that. And we put them back in. There we go. Now both of our scenes are complete. You know what I mean, not complete. But at least the first one works now. So back to Chris. Back to Chris and his walk cycle. Let's take a quick look here.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of
not super convincing. I mean, Zach is fine back here, but...
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor.
Especially the basket, just too static. Just hovering over here. We have to correct this somehow. A little bit up and down, maybe left and right. Let's try this somehow. Oh yeah. I should get a drink or something. Okay, where are your hands? Here. Let's try... Maybe like... Yeah, maybe swinging. Like this. And like this. Let's your right foot over here. So. Yeah. Now we take these keyframes and just copy them over up here. And just a few more times here and here. And if there's a problem, I can deal with it right now. Why not?
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm.
Better. Not perfect, but better. We can do some up and down maybe too. This thing is heavy, and I guess whenever he moves up with his hip, we should also move up with the basket. Just like this. I guess we can copy these over here too. Like this, and there we go, and there we go. And that should be good enough. Let's take a quick look.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of...
Better. I guess what we need now is the rest of his body. So that his upper body just swings a little bit more. Maybe even his hip. Maybe his hip too. A little bit left and right. So when he... excuse me. When he's on his right foot, he swings a little bit to the right. I have to pick up his hands too for that. Like this. And when he's on his left foot, he swings a little bit to the left, like this. Repeat. I think I can put these separately here, so maybe it looks just a little bit natural if there are imperfections in the animation. Over here and over, not rotation, this one here, like this. And over here, Just a little swing back. Let's try this.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills.
I guess we're getting there. It looks
Me, Tomer, and
weird
Zach went all
here
in on a business endeavor. We bought a
since
mango
he's
farm
sliding,
out in
but
the hills.
in the camera view, that's fine. Like this. Let's try it with a big screen
2
here.
months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango.
It's sliding around a bit. There in his hands. Not optimal, not optimal. Can I correct this somehow? Oh, what's the matter actually here?
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA. A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills.
What's this?
The hills of LA.
It just looks like a video game character just stopping here. Can I do something about this?
Out in the hills of LA.
Guess his root
The
ball.
hills of LA. The hills of LA.
Maybe also move his hands down a bit, like he's trying to relax in this position. Maybe here.
The hills of LA.
Maybe even a little sooner.
Out in the hills of LA.
Put some here and move them back.
The hills of LA. In the hills of LA. LA.
And
A mango farm out in the hills of LA. Mango farm out in the hills of LA. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Something about these steps irks me just a little bit, maybe. Maybe you should just move a little bit further. Just a little bit. Over here, maybe? This one back.
On a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in.
Let's see if there's still a problem here.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out.
I guess what another problem could be that he's not really facing the direction that he's walking in. Let's try to fix that.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
and it's beginning.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm.
I think I see what's
A few
also
months
a
ago,
problem
me,
here.
Tomer, and Zach went all in on a
This continuous motion. I think that's the problem for me. So I have to break it up a little bit in these chunks. It just doesn't look like he's walking. It looks like he's sliding around here.
Business endeavor. We bought a mango
Let's put this
farm
one here.
out in the hills of
No, let's don't put this here.
LA. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And it's beginning.
Okay, let's leave this
Out in the
here for
hills of
now.
LA.
Or maybe not.
Farm out in the hills of LA.
Maybe cancel the last step here.
Farm out in the hills of LA. Farm out in the hills of LA.
Just over here.
Go farm out in the hills of LA. Go farm out in the hills of LA. Farm out in the hills of LA.
And it's been getting raided by cartels, so we've been at war.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills.
This sliding. It kills me inside. Okay, for now, just delete these steps first.
Endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And root bone. A bit closer. Let's try.
Farm out in the hills of LA. Mango farm out in the hills of LA. Mango farm out in the hills of LA. Endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Guess. What does this actually look like, the curve? Let's take a closer look at this graph. We don't need rotation, we don't need scale, we just need location. Which one does this affect? Okay, I guess that could already...
And Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
I think
Went
this
all
should
in on-
work now. Let's do a
Months
little
ago,
of
me,
this one
Tomer, and
too.
Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Yeah, I guess this movement works now for me. Now, just back to what I was doing here. Each step, no, not the root bone. Not, yeah, at least not this one. Let's take this one. This one doesn't have that much to do right now, so maybe I can utilize it a little bit more than just the root motion. So if he takes a step from here to there.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on. A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach.
There. I guess I have to just try this out. Like 1, 2, 3. Frame. 1, 2, 3. Frame. 1, 2, 3. Frame. 1, 2, 3. Frame. Okay, let's try this with these ones for now.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm.
Maybe not that
A few months
much.
ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
So I just
A few months
switch it
ago, me,
around for
Tomer, and
one
Zach went all
keyframe
in on a
now.
business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out.
Okay, and now I tried the other way around. Maybe this one works better.
Months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out.
I think this one is better.
Me, Tomer, and Zach. A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out.
Yeah, that works better. So I took them from 1, 2, 3. Yeah, three keyframes. 1, 2, 3. Point. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. And I guess this last step is okay. So we just move it back for 3 keyframes.
A few
And
months
then
ago,
his
me, Tomer, and
motion,
Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in
his
the
motion
hills of
looks much more natural now. Yeah. Just check something real quick over here. All right. I guess I should just finish his walking over here before I take a break. So I just keep this one camera down there in mind. And we take his hip. Let me just picture this real quick. Standing up again and let's see. Now, okay, he would swing to the right here, of course. You have to take the basket with you. Not the knee, at the root. Okay, like this. And over here a little bit. Let's hope this works. And over here. God, I hope this looks okay. Let's try it.
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA.
Well,
A few months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business and
guess what irks me would be the root again. Maybe what I can do is... No. Nope. Let's take this all back for now.
months ago, me, Tomer, and Zach went all in on a business endeavor. We bought a mango farm out in the hills of LA. Hills of LA. Out in the farm out in the hills of LA. Out in the hills of LA.
And down. A little bit more to the front now. You can relax your shoulders a little bit more. Maybe one at a time. This and like this. So now you can leave it, let it down a little bit more.
Hills of LA.
I guess I should pose him here a little bit. Just turn him around like this. Take the basket with you. Over here. That's too much. Over here. A little bit more over here. And yeah, upwards a little bit, like this. Just correct your knees real quick. But not before I keyframe them here for your walk cycle, so now you can get over here.
Hills of LA.
What are your feet? Oh, right, yeah.
Out in the hills of LA.
Zip. I guess what I could do is I just
I'm out in the hills of LA.
copy this over here and that's leg IK. I need his hands and all of this stuff here. Just move it further away.
Out in the hills of LA. Hills of LA.
And it's beginning.
Hills of LA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're getting there.
LA. Hills of LA.
Ba-ba-bum. Now his foot. I don't like his foot over there too much. Alright, that's because that's the wrong foot. You have to put this one down here too. And then we move one foot after the other. Just not as quick as this.
Hills of LA.
Yeah.
Mango farm out in the hills of LA.
And let's get rid of these bones here, I guess.
I'm out in the hills of LA.
Yeah, I can make this work later. for now, I guess. Yeah, I end it here for now. Maybe I come back later to it.